And I don't care. There's no way. Everything it takes to even do shots or photo shoots, anything to get this done. Not a single black person came across it and was like, what the f is this? These folks just keep getting bolder by Antonio Talks. Target. What are we doing? I didn't give a fuck about the protest. I was like, I like Target, bro. What the fuck is this, man? Then I'm done shopping at Target, bro. Let's see what Antonio's talking about.
I swear, y'all, each and every day, these folks keep getting bolder and bolder. Now, we got a lot to talk about in this video, but we're gonna kick things off with Target. First and foremost, black people are not even supposed to be shopping at this establishment. And this was the result.
And chill, before y'all get on me, bro, I like Target, gang. Like, this is from a nigga that used to work at fucking Walmart. I worked at Walmart for 2 years. I hate that place, bruh. Shit, and Target, they got cheaper. Like, damn, it ain't my fault I like to go to Target. Everybody else go to Target. Why can't I go to Target? It's like, okay, I know why I can't go to Target, but still, I'm definitely not going now. Out here releasing fucking Jim Crow minstrel show fucking costume. Like, come on, gang.
Of them doing a rollback on DEI and taking away a lot of the black-owned businesses that was in the store. Felt like a slap in the face, you know, black Americans, we spend a lot of bread with them. So we was like, bet, as a collective, we just not finna buy from y'all store no more. Now, fast forward to current day 2026, Halloween is around the corner. So on their website, they broadcasted all of the new children costumes. But there was one costume that stood out to everybody. Doesn't it remind you of something? It's very reminiscent of the Jim Crow minstrel. I mean, just look at,
bro. Like, you can't even try to deny it. My nigga. Like, you can't even try to deny it. Like, what else could this possibly represent? And if it isn't that, why is it a black kid instead of a white kid? Similar positioning, black gloves, black hands, wide grin mouth with big red lips. Come on, my nigga. With the little flower, like, every detail is just a little, like, it's so, like, on the nose. Like, you look at this and you can't even sit here and pretend like this doesn't even look similar. Like, come on, bro. Honestly, it's not even a point of asking what they were thinking. Because they knew what they were thinking. Let's throw a shot at black people. Let's get Target in the headlines. We don't give a fuck. They don't need our money. Bro, that's what it's giving. They don't need our bread, so fuck it.
the resemblance.
You're gonna tell me that this wasn't purposely styled like this or this?
Like,
the same actual pose.
I was about to say, and it's the actual pose, bro. It's literally the pose. Like, what?
Was from a real minstrel show. In case you missed it, this was an actual Halloween costume for this year that Target, oh shocker!
And what parent is letting their child dress up as this? A black parent at that. There's no way you're that just ignorant. No way. Like, there's no way.
Put up. They have since removed it. But who is this for? Who would be wearing this? Not to mention that of the hundreds of costumes, it was actually pretty hard to find a black child model for those Halloween costumes. One of the only black children was put in this costume, but don't worry, we've got lots of white kids that we can put in every position of authority. Many law enforcement. We've got George Washington, for God's sake. And so many of these costumes were like super standard. They've got some new ones. They've got like all the ones that we've always had. But who was this for? Yeah. Who is the buyer for Target that saw this and went, oh,
bro, what was going through niggas' minds during this, bro? And then even the patterns on the pants and shit. Like, it low-key looks even similar to the patches on the, like, are we serious? Like, this isn't real life. This is just, like, so blatant. It's so blatant. It's crazy, bro.
That fits right in to this motif. And this is how we're going to do this. There's simply no way that if this was not an intentional thing, this is a minstrel show revival to show how racist and awful it was.
Things like this just show us, man, I don't know if they want our attention. I don't know if they're trying to put us back in the place of the way that things were in the past, but it's like if they're openly doing things like this, what are they doing behind closed doors? You know what I'm saying? I talked about in my colorism video how I feel like black erasure is a real thing. I talked about the strategy that they did in Argentina, where essentially they erased the black population. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? What they're conjuring up behind closed doors. These people literally study us. The dude who wrote the Project 2025 thing for Donald Trump, he literally went to school for a PhD in black history. I can't remember. I'm gonna put up on screen. But they study us. So it's like behind the scenes, behind the doors, they working on us. And it's like, bro, we not even worried about y'all. We be chilling. So it's just so weird how obsessive these people are.
So Target is once again.
And it's crazy. Antonio, he continues to make that point that we don't be worried about y'all. Bro, like, it's literally impossible to worry about y'all. The only time we worry about anybody, like, nobody cares about white people. And not in like a race, like nobody is trying to eliminate y'all. Nobody is trying to get rid of you. Like, we don't give a fuck. We want to be left alone. Everybody just wants to be left the fuck alone. White people even want to be left alone. But yet, it's like they're forcing it, gang. Like, what were they trying to achieve with this? What reaction were they trying to get? What they was trying to get niggas to start rioting and shit again? Like, what is this? It's like they're trying to, like, find the boiling point, bro. To get niggas to start reacting and doing shit in response to shit. Like, it's like they're trying to see what they can get away with. And it's the fact that they only had it up for, like, so long, and then they took it down. Like... And this isn't even the first time some shit like this has happened, bro. Coolest Monkey in the Jungle, H&M. That was, I thought, was on the nose, but this is just crazy, my nigga. Like, what?
In the hot seat for this debacle. This is what happens when you take people or you don't have people in the room that looks like us. You end up doing...
I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters because, bro, you're telling me, all right, one, where did they find the black child? They're not just finding a black kid off the street being like, yo, you'll be good for this racist ass cop. No, they have to find a parent to even sign off on using your child's likeness for some shit like that. So, one, the parents are fucked up for even letting their kid do some shit like this. And I don't care. There's no way. Everything it takes to even do shots or photo shoots, anything to get this done, not a single black person came across it and was like, what the fuck is this? And even if the ones that were, they probably were so low on the, like, but that doesn't, this is, it's just stupid, bro. Like, this doesn't even make me like upset. I'm more so just like irritated at the fact that this, like, how like, what is the point?
Some shit like this. Target is already facing intense backlash from the black community, and then you turn around and put something like this in your stores for Halloween. Make it make sense because it fucking...
Like I said, man, I think this was intentional. I don't think that this was an accident of not knowing what's going on. They know what's going on. In some aspects, they know what's going on more than us. They know our history more than us. That's why they're trying to take it away. Because let's say you didn't know what Jim Crow was. Trump is literally trying to take away all of the black history that we're learning about in school. Like, he's trying to take all that shit away. So say you don't know what a Jim Crow is and you see that image, you're like, oh, it's just a clown. You don't know. But we literally have the proof. This is why I tell y'all, man, study your history. It was a point in time in my life, and I talk about this. I didn't want to learn about black history because it used to make me so mad. You know what I'm saying? Just learning about the things my people went through. But nowadays, when I learned about it, it ignites a fire in me. It just drives me to go harder. So listen, man, learn your history. It's gonna make you mad. It's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. But our ancestors actually had to live it. The least we can do is just learn about it and, you know what I'm saying, embrace them and embrace being black. But I'm going...
Yes, and I will say, my opinions on the way we've been taught black history, at least when I was in school, I never did really agree with it because, bro, I say this all the time. I had African American history 3 years in a row, bro. And it wasn't like it was changing or talking about what happened during this time and then this time and then, bro, it's literally just the same shit. And I understand that that's what needs to be taught. But we like my main gripe with it is that we're only learning about the shit that happened in America. With given that is our history, that is African American history. But what about beyond that? We have people in other walks of life learning about how their ancestors used to be kings, queens, emperors, all of that shit. I didn't learn that in school, bro. I didn't learn about Mansa Musa. I didn't learn about uh different shit that was going on in like Egypt and I didn't know all that. Everything I know about like that I've learned on my own, and I still don't know that much. So that's where I have a gripe with like learning like black history and like the way it's taught in schools and all that. But I do still feel like you should go and educate yourself. Like I always say that you should educate yourself. Don't ever take what me or any other like no content creator, like don't just blindly listen to a nigga on the internet. Don't be dumb. Like just go educate yourself. And like he said, is like they're weaponizing it. Like why would a white old man need a PhD in African American history to go ahead and write the Project 2025 bill? Why would he need that? Like he said, they're studying us. They're trying to like eliminate our history slowly. Like we just gotta just don't let up. It may seem like the way they do shit is weird or is like disheartening, or they even may trick you to believe that you don't need to learn it. But just take the time and just learn. Make sure that your kids learn. If you have kids, make sure that your little brother just do it, bro. Just do it.
Through these comments, and there are countless, you know what I'm saying, of these non-black people talking about what's the problem? Oh my God, it's just a clown, it's this and that. Don't fall for the gaslighting, bro. They are literally trying to normalize being racist, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? When y'all see this stuff, don't feel gaslighted. You aren't tripping. A lot of us are going to, it's not that deep, our way back into goddamn slavery, man. So don't fall for a lot of this bullshit. Now let's move on to something a little more serious because it has to do with food. So apparently there was this racist group chat on Facebook, and this dude wrote a message in there detailing how ever since the Carmelo Anthony case and how black people have been rallying behind this brother, you know what I'm saying? Because he took out that racist ass thug. Should have took out both of them in my opinion. But the way we've been rallying behind Carmelo Anthony, they said that because of this, whenever we go into the restaurants, they basically tamper with the food, spit in it, do all type of nasty shit.
Yo, I heard some shit about this earlier. Somebody told me that they was spitting in Texas Roadhouse food, or they was messing with black people food at Texas Roadhouse. I never had it before, but I heard they've been fucking with people food. And honestly, I feel like they probably been was doing that. That's crazy.
Let me show y'all.
Hey y'all, let me stop smiling because this shit ain't funny. I have a message for y'all today, and it's from a Facebook group called White and Proud. And this is a message that white servers have for black people. So I'm gonna read it for y'all just so I can spread awareness. But anyways, it says, to all you blacks in here, keep this in mind. Hope you enjoy your next meal next time you eat out. There is a Facebook group that I am a part of, which is this one that I'm reading from, and it is for white servers. We have come up with a plan. When a table of black diners come in and place their orders, we walk back to the kitchen to get your food when ready. There is always a blind spot in the kitchen, and we are licking our fingers and touching your food. If it happens to be a Texas Roadhouse or Logan's, those rolls are full of our white saliva. Some of the cooks are in on this too. Think they are playing? They aren't. Believe me, this has been going on since y'all started this nonsense with Carmelo, the candy bar Anthony crap. By the way, the group has over 400K members. Enjoy y'all's food. Every single day, y'all continue to prove us right. Every single day, y'all are looking for new ways to be racist and just do the most. Don't y'all think that if y'all hate black people as much as y'all claim y'all do, why can't y'all just leave us the fuck alone? Like, why do y'all have to go the extra mile and do stuff like this?
Hey, man, once again, though, this is why I always talk about eating out in general. A lot of this shit bullshit. But then again, support black businesses. Go to the black dining establishment. That is why we need our own fucking infrastructures, bro. You got to worry about shit like that. And I'm going to find the actual post, too. Give me some time. Hold up. So here is the post, y'all. And it is in a group called White and Proud. This specific one was made by Nancy Smith. And in the last TikTok, the sisters just read this off. But this is real. Now, this was mainly at Texas Roadhouse. And on their official TikTok page, they had to come out and make a statement about this, y'all. They said, due to losing our verification, our comments are not being seen. At Texas Roadhouse, we are committed to creating an environment where every guest is treated with respect and unreasonable hospitality. We do not tolerate discrimination, harassment, or mistreatment of any kind, and we expect our roadies to treat every guest with dignity and care. Our commitment to the communities in which we serve remains unchanged. Provide legendary food, legendary service to every guest who walks through our doors. The first comment, bro, this is hilarious. As a black girl who worked for Roadhouse for almost 5 years, I can confirm they do tolerate racism and don't care when you bring it up to their store managers.
I mean, but that's shit. Almost every job, bruh. Shit, it's always some. I was gonna say though, I feel like all they doing is confirming what we already know. Like, I feel like there has been, bro. I'm gonna keep it above. I'm just speechless for the most part, for real, for real. Like, that's actually like she said, if they hate us that much, why the fuck do they still care about us or give up? Like, why? You don't like. Y'all mad because we exist. Because we exist, my nigga. That's funny. Breathing is giving you mental anguish. That's funny.
This Texas Roadhouse situation is so scary to me because you really don't know what people are doing with your food before you get to it. Before it gets to you.
I mean, yeah, like, all right. I feel like we should have already had that mindset. And I feel kind of like hypocritical because I am someone that, no big surprise, I get Uber Eats and shit like that. But like, so anybody can do anything to your food. It doesn't surprise me as much. It's just the fact that like again, even with the costume, it's just so blatant. Like, it's so in your face about it. Like, she was bragging on Facebook about that. Also, I did want to say, I love the trend of, like, people finding these, like, racist groups on Facebook or whatever, and then they just rate it with a bunch of black people, and they be getting mad. I love them videos. I be seeing them videos all the time. That should be funny as hell. But, I mean, I feel like we already knew there was, like, the possibility of people messing with your food. And then the fact that it's just, like, so blatant is, like, kind of in disbelief. Because, like, it's confirming thoughts that you already had. But I can only be so shocked, if that makes sense. Like, I'm surprised, but am I really surprised? Not really. But it just definitely makes you think, shit, I ain't eating at Texas Roadhouse no time soon. Shit, I probably shouldn't be eating at a couple other establishments no time soon. And shit, I won't. But, and shit, I have it. But it's crazy. It's just crazy.
I used to have a friend I went to high school with, and then we worked together for a while together, and she used to work at Buffalo Wild Wings, and she told me that if a table was rude, they would give them the Buffalo Wild Wings special, which would mean that they would do stuff to your food. They would put it in the dishwater first, and then take it out and cook it, and then give it to you, or like all kinds of.
Like I said, it shouldn't be a surprise. I feel like shit was already getting done to people's food, especially in a situation like that. If you're being rude, yeah, shit it happen, but you feel me? I don't feel like nobody deserves to have their food fucked with. It's fucking nasty. Just let a nigga eat, bro.
Of heinous things. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? And she's like, no, that's what happens. You got to be careful. You know, that's where the whole like premise of you got to be nice to your
bro. And I was about to say, you probably don't even got to be extra rude. Like, you can sit there and not like smile at them or come off like with an attitude, even though you may not have an attitude. It's just the way you are. Like, they'll literally, you could get a bad server on a bad day and be like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. I'm about to piss in this nigga's food. Like, that's a possibility. That's really a possibility. And we take that risk. Honestly, take that risk.
Waiter, because they're gonna spit in your food. My mom is from the South, so she was always big on you never eat at anybody's house, or be very careful whose house you're eating at. Yeah. Eat before you go. And to this day, my mom still does not like going out to eat. She'd rather cook her own food because she'll say, like, you don't know
what I'm saying? I have that same sentiment, but it is mainly because I don't know what they put in the food. Like, as far as just all like the bullshit nowadays. But this is a huge part as well, like the hygiene around it. People talking over your food, and they're just not going to have the same care and love that you would have when you prepare it. But that is what I mean. Convenience is killing us. Going to the fast food spot, yeah, it's quick and it's easy and sometimes cheaper, I guess. In the long run, it's going to affect you badly. You don't know the ways that they're preparing it. And if you do go out, like I state, my black people go to a black-owned restaurant, man. And this is why also my black-owned restaurant start treating y'all customers with care.
Doing to your food back.
I was going to say that earlier. I was gonna say that earlier. Like, I would love to go to black-owned restaurants, and I feel like the main thing right now is just like cost. It's where I'm at. There's not too many. Well, there are. Like he said, I guess it is just like the convenience. I mean, there's always going to be an excuse why not to do something. So you might as well should just go do it. But I would do it. I would start going to black-owned businesses more, and I probably will actually. Cause honestly, that just like it just rubbed me the wrong way. Like that really was just like yo, you knew this, and like now they're saying it. So what the fuck are you about to do about it? Like I really gotta like switch the whole way I move for real. Cause keep it a buck, I've eaten at a lot of places. I always try to be a good customer, I guess. You know, not be rude, make shit easy, but still, that's shit. Don't matter. Might just get somebody hateful. Definitely start going to black businesses, even though that doesn't mean that it's a guarantee that they won't do the same thing. But shit, at least the chances is lower, and you're not getting somebody racist who just doing it for the fuck of it. But like he said, black-owned businesses, please start being more considerate to your black customers that's trying to support your black-owned business. Thank you.
You don't know what they're putting in it. And I would always say to her, Mom, well, you don't know what the butcher's doing in the back either. And she's like, I don't care. I know once it gets to me what I'm doing with it. And I feel like sometimes the only recourse you have is to maybe pray over your food. But I think it is kind of scary that in a day and age of DoorDash, you don't know what the driver's doing. Yeah. It's just scary how many people have access to things that you don't know about.
I want to say, I know we talk about a lot of serious topics over here, and I don't mean to drain y'all emotionally or to make y'all feel, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people tell me, like, bro, your videos kind of make me angry sometimes. I don't want to do that. I just really...
But keep it up, it should make you angry. Like, the shit that he's talking about, like, I hope he does, like, the way he's saying it, they don't mean angry with him, but it should upset you, bro. Like, you're learning about people that actively dislike you and hate you for simply being you. Like, for the color of your skin, something you can't control, bro. Like, that should make you upset. And learning more about the history of, like, why and, like, how they've done those who are like you and your ancestors, like, that should make you upset, bro. Like... That's why I do be trying to react to Antonio shit more, even though I do get that sentiment of like it's hard to watch, or you may not be like, it doesn't automatically make you feel happy-go-lucky, or it doesn't fucking just distract you like everything else. Like, this is some shit that like is real shit. It's real shit, and we need to watch it for real. So. Yeah, bro. It may not be pleasing to hear, but he keeping it real with you. And for real, this nigga Antonio he's like I said, he the Black Messiah, bro. He the young Messiah. This nigga is doing the work that should have been done, honestly. Shedding the light on a lot of the fucked up shit that's going on towards our people.
We try to make y'all stay aware.
Forever gonna fucking support him. I don't care.
And know what's going on. In 2026, you know, you might have the sentiment of, you know, yeah, racism is gone. Everything is kumbaya. We years past slavery, years past Jim Crow. Things should be good. But that's just not the case. We gotta live in reality, and that could save our asses in situations. So those are my intentions. Just stay aware, stay woke, and always be on your P's and Q's. But if y'all do want to see some lighthearted, non-serious videos from me, check out my gaming channel. I've been going crazy over there. Y'all been showing lots of love to that channel as well.
Man, y'all go show some love to my nigga Antonio fucking game and shit. I'm gonna fucking subscribe to that shit, for real. Like I was just saying, I love to hear him talk about the real shit, but I follow his personality too. I want this little nigga to win. I ain't gonna say little nigga. I think he older than me. I want to see my brother win. But yeah, W video, W Antonio, telling y'all P's and Q's, bro. Black folk out there. Don't need that Texas Roadhouse. Fuck Target. Get them going, coughing up the slugs. Niggas for money, don't steal, it's not enough.